Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Miss Pass here back with another live stream. We are a little bit under the weather this week, if you can't
Mm,
tell by the sound of my voice. We've got Ranger on deck finishing his dinner, so if you hear some
that's
chomping,
right.
yeah, it's what you're hearing. So I obviously am not stuffing my face. That's Ranger. He's got his cheat meal of the week. He's
That's
obviously
right.
training for that marathon. Is it a marathon or half marathon that you guys are
Half
doing?
marathon.
Half marathon that they are doing down in Disney World, correct?
Yep.
Yes, at Disney World. If you are curious about that, we touched on it lightly last week at the end of the stream. Undoubtedly, you probably did not watch the entire stream if you are of the crowd that likes to watch my streams after the fact. It was a little bit longer than our normal stream. So if you missed all that information, basically RSG is doing some fundraising for the American Cancer Society, I believe, if I'm not
That is
mistaken.
correct.
That is correct, okay. And they have a donation site, which I will go ahead and pull real quick off of my off of the previous video and go ahead and share that in chat so that y'all have the good fortune of being able to go check that out right away. Stand by just 1 second here. Let me see. Copy link. Pow. And that is going into chat. Welcome, Deadpool Kyle. Ooh, that is not the link I'm looking for. Stand by. I'll have to actually just go to the website. Joop, joop.
Pew 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 pew.
Exactly. All right, so there's the event link to go check out the RSG fundraiser for their American Cancer Society half marathon down in Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there's nothing bad about going down to Orlando. I've been once, didn't go to Disney World. I did go to Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, though, and that
Nice.
was a heck of a lot of fun. So, Deadpool Kyle, obviously in chat by his lonesome. Patreon
Bet
subscriber. So
myself.
thank you, Deadpool Kyle, for your contribution to the channel. My other Patreon probably is not on chat right now. He lives, I believe, in either the UK or Australia. I apologize immensely,
Little
Panamax,
late in the
but
morning.
I know
Yeah.
it's either late in the afternoon or early in the morning, one of the two. So thank you to my Patreon duo, I guess. So, I appreciate any contribution, even if it is just sitting there watching this video right now. I
Yeah.
love y'all. I do this for the lulls. I do this for you guys. So, money is not really an issue when it comes
No.
to why I stream. Any rate, big news of the night, week, day, whatever. There we go. We got some chat going on now. Captain Obvious, Sanely
Mm-hmm.
Red, welcome to the stream, fellas. We have some Clone Wars fun going on, which
Yeah.
leads me to believe that all this General Grievous ain't getting a rework is a whole lot of malarkey.
Uh-huh.
So obviously, if you haven't logged into the game since like yesterday, it's been 10 years since the release of the Clone Wars animated series, which if you haven't watched it, Netflix it, it's awesome, or just pirate it. I don't give a shit. We're celebrating by bringing Anakin Skywalker's Starfighter to the game, giving the clones, their helmets, and introducing a limited time Clone Wars takeover of Territory Wars. First up, the undisputed best starfighter pilot in the galaxy finally has a ship, and we are going to play with that mofo in just a little bit. Anakin Skywalker can now pilot his ETA-2 starfighter with his signature yellow accents. It is the one that you see in the opening scenes of the Clone Wars TV, or sorry, the movie. The movie.
Yep.
Um,
Revenge of the Sith. Yep.
yes,
That is correct.
was it Revenge? It was Revenge of the Sith, was it?
Yep. Yeah. Opening sequence.
Ah, yes. Okay, sorry. I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I stand corrected. Opening scene of Revenge of the Sith. Thank you. Excuse my sniffles. I will try to keep those to a minimum. I know how sharp and annoying those are when you're listening to a video or whatever. But at any rate, so it's an aggressive Jedi attacker. We're going to be playing with it, so we won't worry about it. Clone troopers now have their helmets, CP Skippy. I know that a lot of people out on Reddit have been calling for that.
They look good, man. They
They look all right. They look
good.
all right. The
Nah.
first
Ah,
picture,
get the hell.
okay, so the first screenshot I saw looked a little photoshoppy, but they look better. They look better
They
once I
look
actually
like
open up the game and actually check them out.
yeah.
So,
When I was doing GW today in
hmm
the lunch stream, we were dinking around with the clones, and they look good, man, with the armor and everything.
yeah,
Nice. I
yeah.
gotta say,
So
it's
yeah,
nice.
I love the new poses. So
Yeah, yeah, they're great
they
now.
don't have their helmets on in the character like preview screen.
Hmm.
So that's kind of cool. Um, I love that they kind of even improved the animation or
Yeah.
the actual illustration, I guess, of these characters. They look a lot better. Before they looked a little cartoony. They weren't very defined, but now they have their iconic, I guess you could say. Uh, the way they look is just more in line with the way they looked in the cartoon show. So,
Hmm.
um, really cool. I like it.
I do too.
Can't really hate on them for that. Let's see what else. Let's just cut straight to the ship here, shall we? So the
Now
ship.
this is pod racing.
Yeah, this is pod racing. So Anakin's ETA-2 Starfighter, the basic ability deals physical damage to a target enemy and inflicts target lock for 2 turns. This attack can't be evaded. Sounds similar to maybe the basic attack of the other Anakin Skywalker ship that we have in the game. Unless you forgot that Darth Vader is actually Anakin Skywalker.
That
Yeah,
name no
so
longer has any meaning for me.
of course, right? Until Ahsoka puts a crack in his mask, right? Anyway,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
Kravis01, good evening, folks. Welcome, sir. Slash Van Rhodes.
Hey, Slash.
Hello. Um,
Hello.
hello. So if the target already has target lock, grants another random ally valor for 2 turns. His other ability is a 3-turn cooldown. Deals physical damage to all enemies. Inflict healing immunity, buff immunity, target enemy for 2 turns. Starfighter. Sheesh. Gains 20% protection up, stacking for 2 turns on each critical hit. So, unfortunately, we can't force it to have higher critical chance, but I'm assuming that's probably one of the statistics that gets a
Mhm.
boost from, only 1.83% from a Gear 11 pilot. Let's bump
You're
him to
right.
Gear 12. Ready? Boop, boop. There we go. Gear 12. Why not? Auto assign. Let's get some mods on this mofo. And let's level these up. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. And that one too. Alright, and that one's only a 4-star mod. So let's go to advanced here real quick. And we're going to take your mod. No, you're Genosian. I use you from time to time. And there. Okay, we need a crit. Crit damage.
God damn, miss, you're at 4 million GP. How did you pass me up so fast?
This is not my personal account.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the?
Nope. Okay, so no. All right, so there's the and the reinforcement's actually pretty slick. The reinforcement ability
Nice.
grants all allies accuracy up for 2 turns. All Republic allies gain offense up for 2 turns. Inflict expose on all enemies for 2 turns, which can't be evaded. Can still be resisted, but can't be evaded.
Right.
And then his unique is very nice. Jedi and clone allies gain 30% offense, doubled if they have valor. Whenever another ally falls below 100% health or is defeated, Anakin Starfighter gains 100% turn meter, and his next attack deals 50% more damage. Additionally, Anakin Starfighter immediately regains valor for 2 turns whenever it expires. So, pretty snazzy, pretty neat
Mhm.
looking kit. But as with every ship in the game, we've got to see it in action, because seeing is believing, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean,
excuse me.
I think he's going to work great in a Republic fleet.
Oh yeah, and
Because
that's really
he
the
is,
whole purpose, right?
some people are saying, well, he doesn't have a lot of health and protection. Like, he doesn't need it. He's that hard hitting one that they've been missing. Because that's one thing about the Old Republic is that, or the Galactic Republic, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just don't do enough damage.
Right.
So, here you go.
Right. And that is one thing that is very frustrating about a lot of the Galactic Republic characters is the lack of real teeth.
DPS, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have any teeth.
They do
So
now.
exactly. Ahsoka Tano was pretty much the most formidable damage dealer that the Galactic Republic had to offer, and she's a lot better now. So I can honestly say that it's much. Um,
So you're doing the event. So yeah, just run
oh
all.
no, this isn't the event. This is an actual ship battle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just run
Warriors
all Galactic
video
Republic.
shows.
You'll be fine.
Yeah,
I started off with Anakin, Fives, Rex, and went to town.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and run this with a dedicated tank. Let's see. Let's run. Let's run this with. I don't want to necessarily run it with Sun Fac. Um, oh, I don't have Houndstooth. I was neglecting this account when Houndstooth came out, so. Who to run with? I wonder. Actually, if we just went with. We might be able to just go with all Galactic Republic here.
Do it.
Run it with.
Put Anakin in there, man.
I suppose I could run Anakin. Yeah,
And
we'll
then the
just,
other 4 Galactic
yeah,
ships.
let's just run Galactic Republic. We'll see if it's worth anything. This is going to be in practice against other arena ships, so we'll see if it's actually worth its weight in anything. Let's see. Yeah, that was awesome. Dodge there. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. Oh, yeah, it dies fast. Capital ship didn't even get to take in a single move. Okay. That's awesome. It's really cool. We might
just having some bad RNG on this battle.
Well, it's not RNG if the AI automatically goes for or prioritizes his ship, which obviously it does. Which, if you haven't paid attention in ship battles, there are certain ships that the AI will deliberately target over other ships.
Yeah, so it looks like for battles, you probably want him coming first reinforcement off the bench.
Right. What I have seen is that the suggestion to run Plo Koon in your starting lineup, but the problem is that Plo Koon's reinforcement ability is one of the best reinforcement abilities in the game.
You probably put Ahsoka in there.
I think I have a feeling that Ahsoka would be. That's not Wedge. We don't want Wedge. We want Le Biggs. No, that's not Biggs.
The Biggs.
Yeah, there we go. Biggs. All right, so let's go ahead and increase Biggs' abilities here. Shapoopy.
Shapoopy.
All right. Let's go ahead and take Biggs. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get him to Gear 12 either. I'm missing a lot of these little suckers. Yeah. Which sucks because I have a whole bunch of those already crafted, but unfortunately not a lot of salvage. So we're not going to be able to max that. No biggie. That's not a big deal. All right, so we're going to run Biggs because if that first ability from the Starfighter hadn't been evaded, I'm pretty sure that we would have been able to get that target lock off and inflict or give Biggs some protection there and some taunt. So if not, we can always force the taunt with the capital ship. So let's see. Let's go. Boom. There we go. We've got a taunt up. We're going to go ahead and go to town on Ghost. Or, sorry, not Ghost, the Phantom. We are going to put some taunt there. Biggs is probably going to die here very quickly. Holy cow. This is no bueno. All right. Yep, there it goes. All right. But let's go ahead and call in. Boom.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't use target lock ability with Rex that first hit.
I used his basic.
Oh, you did use his basic. Okay, I thought you did the other thing.
Yep. All right. Throw that out there. Okay. Resisting. See, he's doing decent damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a weak ship. It's just this whole. My ships are all getting plastered. That was 60. Was that 60 something thousand damage? That was basic non-crit. All right. Okay, got offense down. That doesn't help me at all. Let's see. Plo Koon. Let's actually do that. Okay, this is with offense down, so keep that in mind. 24,000. Yeah, that's half damage. So he might have actually done
61,000. I went back and looked. It was 61,000.
Holy cow. So he actually does decent damage. So we can't knock it too much. So this does potentially give some viability. If I had a better tank than, say, Biggs, which, I mean, honestly, really, we don't really need Biggs in our starting lineup. We could very well easily run. Let's take Biggs out of there and just run Sun Fac. He's probably one of the tankiest tanks in the game, right? As far as tanks go, he has very high defense, very high health, very high protection. About the only other tank that might be tankier is possibly Houndstooth, with that incessant protection upgain. So there's a possibility that if you have a maxed out Houndstooth, which you can actually farm now, apparently my connection is poor now. So you back?
Oh, there it was. Yeah, there's something weird happened there. It went silent. I was like, what the piss?
Yeah, apparently it was telling me that my connection was poor, so whatever.
I was like, I was about to say, try spinning. That's a good trick, man.
Try spinning. Yeah, it is a good trick, though.
Qui-Gon said for me to stay in this ship, and that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so let's see. We got Biggs. We're going to get a stun. Cool. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and force taunt on Biggs. Or not Biggs. God, why am I saying Biggs? The enemy has Biggs. I've got Sun Fac. Okay. Alright, we're going to leave it on 2x speed so we can actually see the damage output here. Because one of the other things that Anakin's Starfighter is supposed to do is give allies that extra damage boost. So we already know that Ahsoka can do some pretty nasty damage. So we're going to call her in real quick. We're going to actually use her basic, which it's not bad, 23,000. What we really need to do, though, is we need to get Anakin in here on this next reinforcement. Because Anakin is a beast. There's some replenish some protection. Rex is actually one of a lot. He's a silly good character, a silly good ship. Oh, look at that! Got rid of the nasty little Phantom there. Phantom is a nuisance. It is a good ship, but fighting against it is such a pain. That constant foresight and going down into stealth and then taunting randomly, it's annoying. Go ahead and stun Biggs. All right. Let's go ahead and... All right, here we go. Call in Anakin. Let's see how much damage we can actually get out here.
Do it.
Of course, Biggs is taunting. 46,000 non-crit. I'm not that disappointed, honestly. So let's go ahead and do the AoE here. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I might not be able to talk that much smack on this ship. Um, holy cow, that was impressive. I might have found a worthwhile squad build or fleet build here. Um, that I don't know. I mean, players will have to test it themselves,
I
but
like it. I like it a lot.
it's I'm I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Ranger. I don't know.
I like it. Me like it.
I think I could say with a high degree of confidence that I'm not I'm not that disappointed. Like
I like the ship.
it
It's just
actually
got to
I
be protected, and I think coming off
coming off the
the bench
bench
with its
is
abilities, it does what it's supposed to do.
I think so too. And if you've already invested in your Geonosians, you don't have to be entirely I guess disappointed in the fact that you've invested in Sun Fac because
No,
he's useful here.
it's
He's
very
very,
useful.
very useful. And with I think this actually gives Mace Windu's capital ship some use, some utility, especially in territory wars.
MC3PO says, I still think needing pilots run ships for this game, brother. I've been saying that since they first did ships.
I still think needing pilots. Yeah, yeah. Pilots, yeah. He would be a good reinforcement for the Helltooth Ghost? I don't know. Sunfac, he's Windows Basic, so Sunfac does target line.
Anakin's trying really hard. He's doing a good job. Get in there, Anakin. Trying real hard.
Come on. Alright. I just need to get some.
Get that taunt. Get that taunt on old fives.
Yep. Alright. Let's see here. Oof. Come on. And Sunfac is probably going to be down for the count.
It's on automatic pilot.
Okay. And, oh, of course, ability block. Screw you too. Alright, so.
You son of a.
That's alright. We'll get rid of a bunch of ships here. Well, a bunch of health there. We're going to save that. There we go. See, and this is what's crazy, is you can turn this around. You can turn this around so fast. Like, with that, Mace Windu's capital ship was 100% garbage. Hot garbage. And it's actually real. That was 70-something thousand damage.
Finish off Boba.
Oh god, that was delicious. All right, so now we come in with Ahsoka. She dispels all of those buffs, and just for good measure, 104,000 non. Oh my god, 104,000 crit.
Second floor.
Okay, so that's 2 battles in a row, and this is. Oh my god, I think I really like this ship. I really think I do. Anakin's ship is not viable in any lineup, even fully maxed out. I would venture to say that I don't necessarily disagree, but I think that if I'm going to test against a ship, here's a pretty good meta squad right here that has pretty well geared pilots. Let's test it. Let's give her a go.
Let's do this shit.
Yeah, right?
It was I who allowed the Alliance to know the ship location. Da-da-da-da.
Alright, let's... Thane Kyrell, how's it going? JV for 20, welcome. Alright. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and throw that up on There. Boom. Yeah, if I can find a houndstooth to fight against, I will do so. Let's go ahead and try and take down the Vader.
You watch your filthy language there, Captain Obvious.
Well, that doesn't... That sucks. Alright. Okay. I might have to do this. Boom.
Kill Vader! Shoot Vader!
Can't, there's a taunt, bruh.
Shoot him! Fuck him up!
Oh, come on. Boba should only be able to take one. Oh, come on. Why are you not? Let's get some abilities up here. Jesus. Alright, let's get Valor up on everybody. Of course, Dodge. That's cool, too. Why not? Yeah, in about 8 months when everybody else can farm him, right? Let's get a stun. Alright.
Miss, what are midichlorians?
I know, right?
I heard Master Yoda talking about them.
Alright. This might actually do some... Yeah, there we go. Ah, stunned. Let's get some protection. Yay, protection! Alright, this is getting a little touch and go. We're gonna go ahead and
Oh, here comes Big Boy. Here comes Old Yeller in. Damn, what a hit.
I know. I forget that you're on a delay. Ooh.
Smacketh down on their candy asses.
Oh my god, you're gonna love this. This footage that you're gonna see here in a minute. Oh, let's get the ultimate off. Alright. Yeah. This is fun. This is actually a lot of fun. Somebody's gonna die here. 5s. That's fine. That's cool. Kill 5s. Watch me. Not give up. And, oh my gosh, this is so fun. This is actually fun. Oh my god. I might have to, okay. Somebody want to lend me $300 so I can whale out on this on my live account? This, if I was going to whale out on one ship in the game, this would probably be it. Unfortunately...
I like it a lot. I like the ship a lot.
Unfortunately, I don't have Houndstooth here to run this against. I'm on a I don't know if my ship server is just like completely different from my arena server, which it likely is. For whatever reason, my ship server is a little bit, it seems a little bit different from my live server. I don't have a whole lot of Houndstooth in my personal account, on my personal account. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, and they have General Kenobi as the login character, right?
Kenobi.
He's the login character for this week.
For this month, you mean?
Month. Sorry, Jesus. Yeah, he's a login character for this month. They just introduced Anakin's Starfighter. And in the same scene that you see this Starfighter in Revenge of the Sith, who else's Starfighter do you see? Could we possibly be getting a General Kenobi Starfighter?
We could.
Which I think would be pretty awesome. A General Kenobi Starfighter, a General Kenobi Zeta. One can only speculate. I mean, let's see. Let's find my General Kenobi here in this mess of characters. Where the hell are you, Kenobi? You don't have any Zetas, so you tend to be very far down. There you are. Oh, no gear. No mods. Whatever. Alright, so let's sword only a second. Let's just give you some mods. 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 Watch me not care what I'm equipping. I even equipped some 4-dot mods. That's what happens when you have just a mess of mods. And a lot of them are just garbage. There's a 4-dot. We'll just give you a 5-dot. How about that? How about that? Yeah, we'll give you a health mod. I don't care. Whatever. Upgrade. Come on. Upgrade. Alright, so Kenobi's got mods now. Yay. But yeah, his abilities. So let's see. His leader ability could get a Zeta. His unique could get a Zeta. And
His basic could get a Zeta.
Only level 7
I'm just
abilities.
wondering if before we get anything with Kenobi, we're going to get something with, we're going to get, besides what they announced with all the Territory Wars craziness, a General Grievous rework.
Well, of course we want a General Grievous rework.
Before December, because that's when Arnold said he was going to quit the game.
It is. It is. We'll see if Arnold sticks to his guns if they don't ever actually give
I'm just throwing that out there.
We'll see if he sticks to his guns. But initially, in my initial impressions of the Starfighter, it's decent. It's good. And if you're... I haven't obviously tested it against Houndstooth, so I cannot tell you if it's good against Houndstooth. So if you're not running against Houndstooth, and obviously I don't have any bugs that I can test it against here, but if you are on an arena with the typical Vader meta, then you are going to be able to run the Galactic Republic with some market success. That was pretty decent gameplay, I feel. Pretty good first impression. Some decent damage from the Galactic Republic. You get that Valor out as soon as you call in Anakin. He's giving offense up. He's increasing everybody's offense with Valor. It's crazy. It's actually pretty impressive. I'm not too disappointed with that so far. However, if you are fighting against Houndstooth, it may suck. It may not be that great. I do not know because I cannot test it. I don't know if it's good against the Genosians. I would assume that it probably is because the Genosians hinge heavily on, being able to survive, small damage and not necessarily that big burst damage. Especially when you're targeting the Genosian spy, because the Genosian spy, while squishy, as soon as he gets hit once, goes back and hides underneath stealth. So if you're able to do that 104,000 damage with Ahsoka Tano right off the bench, then yeah, the Genosian spy is not going to survive that. So I could see it having some success against the spy, but at the very, very minimum, this gives you a viable team to run underneath Mace Windu and his capital ship, the Endurance, for Territory Wars. So at the very, very least, the very bottom end of utility, it's good for Territory Wars. So that has some, lends some truth to itself. And it gives you at least some hope down the road, 8 months away, as I believe, who was it made the 8-month comment? Mike Hunt, yes. Welcome to the stream, Mike. 8 months down the road. I know, right?
Mike, you get your monkey ass to bed.
I know, it's way too late out there in your home country. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to my other stream here, or my other account. Pardon me for a minute while I switch over to my main account here. And
pardon me a second while I whip this out.
We'll go and do the marquee event on my live account, which I have waited so long to do. All right, boom. And we are loading Cantina. Obviously, the test accounts have been shut down for the game changers. Speculation abounds.
And I blame Finn for this.
Yeah, blame Finn. Oh, cool. Rank 13 on my ships. Yeah. What's up? Okay, so let's go do my fleet challenge. I saved these for you guys, especially for you. Damn it, Finn. No Zetas. All right, so no Zetas. That's fine. I can live with that, I suppose. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I need to win 3 territory wars. I should probably try and, help with that. Maybe this next one. I do have a Mace Windu who is not terribly geared. My Mace Windu is sitting at gear 11. Now, where are you, Mace? There you are. So my Mace Windu is sitting at gear 11. I suppose I could probably...
Which one's is his mace? You know, the one that says bad mother on it.
Alright, let's go ahead and farm up some of this, since this seems to be the special sauce. Alright. Am I missing something else? Boop. Let's see. There we go. Boom. Even one more piece of gear. Why not? Okay, so, I suppose I could give him that Omega. Whatever. I could take him to gear 12 right now. Probably don't want to because... Or no, this is gear 11. I would take him to gear 11. Should I do it? Should I do it?
Okay, do it.
Yeah, why not? Gear 11 Mace! I don't want to give him a Mark 5 droid collar, though.
Blackbeard Premium, I did not do the Enfys Nest node with Geos. I went with Biggs, Slicer, Darth Vader ship. It's been over a month plus since I did it. And then first reinforcement you have, and he's the one that will help you with this mission more than anything. Plo Koon.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best reinforcements in the game.
Oh, he is. He's fantastic.
For any of these hard nodes, ship hard nodes, he is the winning sauce you need to complete your sandwich.
He is.
Because he is phenomenal when he comes off the bench. He gives all your team health and protection and stuff, and then, I mean,
here you go. And I must apologize, Bernoulli, for fighting your ships. Let me double check, make sure that I'm not messing with any payouts here. Playout time, because I know that payout is right behind mine. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. My payout was an hour and a half ago, so I'm not messing with any payouts here. Good. All right. So I'm fighting obviously Houndstooth, only 4 stars, but still Houndstooth, Silencer, and Vader's Tie.
Still Houndstooth.
I'm using my Geos. My Geos are gear 11. Some of them are.
Well, you know what? You're just gonna have to do the best you can.
Pop in a couple pieces.
That's right. You get in there and pick something yourself, buddy.
But I am using Vader's Tie, Poe Dameron. God, brain fart there. Poe Dameron, Plo Koon, and the Slave One as my reinforcements. So, and all of them have maxed out reinforcements. Plo Koon's is just bonkers. It cleanses all debuffs from all allies, and then gives 40% health and 40% protection to all allies. So it's redonkulous. We're going to go ahead and do the strip some turn meter here. Didn't really work so well. It's fine. This is why Geos are awesome. Okay. I see the spy just loves to hide behind stealth, so it's too much fun. Alright, and this is why Plo Koon is awesome. Call in Plo Koon. Boop. Look at all that. And then probably we'll be able to kill the Houndstooth here in a minute. Alright, give everybody some turn meter. Get some stuns up. Get some damage off. Alright. Get the heals up and the buffs. And that should kill him. There we go. Boom. Dunskies.
Dun, da, 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 dun. Dun, da, 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 dun.
And this will be Slave 1. Oh, no. Actually, it's Phantom.
All wings report in. Red 3 standing by. Red 5 standing by. Red 2 standing by. Simply Red standing by.
Simply Red.
Red October standing by.
Big Red standing by.
Big Red standing by.
Oh,
Red
that's
Fox
good.
standing by.
All right, we'll go ahead and take care of that one. Ooh, there goes my spy, finally. And let's see. Go ahead and give the taunt to...
20 angle Chrome Crober Great.
Boom.
He is the cog in your will to make your hard-nosed ship battles go the way you want it to.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go ahead and kill you. Boom. And the nice thing about Thrawn and his ultimate is that it reduces the cooldowns or increases the cooldowns of enemy abilities by 1.
Saintly Red standing by.
Oh, man. Yeah, so Blackbeard, if you
Red
are
Eyebaka standing by.
curious here, let's go ahead and... So I'll show you why Plo Koon is just so dang stinking awesome. So if you're not running him with Galactic Republic, you can save a ton of ship Omega Mats because the ship Omega Mats generally benefit Galactic Republic allies. So like his taunt ability, if you don't have Galactic Republic allies, which Plo Koon himself is a Galactic Republic ally, so in the instance where I did put the taunt on Plo Koon, it would have benefited Plo Koon. However, when you're using Plo Koon and you're supporting Sun Fac or Biggs or other non-Galactic Republic allies, you don't necessarily need the ship Omega abilities to make him awesome. His reinforcement ability, like I said, dispels all debuffs on all allies, and they recover 40% health, 48% protection. That's ridiculous. It's bonkers. And then his other ability here, where is it? It's this one right here. No, that's not his. That's his basic. This one. This one is the one that we like. All allies gain 40% turn meter. So you can call him in off the bench and force the taunt on somebody, or you can just call him off the bench and give all your allies 40% per turn meter. It's absolutely bonkers. I mean, he's one of the most underrated ships in the game.
Not to me.
And
he's fantastic.
It's amazing. It's an amazing ship, and he's such an easy gear. Like I just was like, you know what, I'm gonna use Plo Koon in my ships today. Oh, but he's only gear 8. Oh well. I went and I just had the excess gear just laying around to take him to gear 11 with like no effort, and I didn't feel like I was wasting gear. It didn't take a ton of Carbantes. It didn't take a whole bunch of like stun guns. He didn't take a whole lot of stun cuffs. I mean, he was just an easy gear. I was kind of blown away. So if you're curious about who you can put in as a reinforcement in pretty much any fleet and make that fleet better, Plo Koon is it. He's a very defensive, very awesome ship. So if you don't have Plo Koon in your ship lineup, you should probably think about it. So I think we have, ready to do this. And Finn. Blame Finn.
Dickhole Finn.
No Zetas on there either. I'm doing pretty good about saving up my Zetas for Revan when he shows up next time. Got 46 Zeta mats, so
Hey, Vestor Kai.
I'm pretty stoked about that. Mr. Kai, howdy ho. How's it going? Comb Cobra. Yes, he is very good. Anakin Starfighter actually looked like Plo Koon's ship model, but in silver and yellow in the Clone Wars series. Yes, in the Clone Wars series, but when they brought Anakin's Starfighter, so he did fly a few different ships. His Eta-2 Starfighter is the one that they brought in game. He did have a
It's a couple he flew.
He did.
It's not canon anymore, but the Clone Wars that was on Cartoon Network. If you don't remember,
the very
the ship with the
wackadoodle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When he fought against Asajj.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, the ship is all right. I'm not gonna start ragging on it too much just yet. But like I said, I haven't really had a chance to mess around with it too far. Um, let's see. So, we're gonna get some new packs. Don't really care. Because all the packs cost money. And as Warrior mentioned in his Worth It series, unless your clone troopers are absolutely garbage and you have a fetish for clone troopers, then it's not worth going and paying money for the clone trooper pack
It's not
because
worth it even if you do. No.
they suck. Clone troopers suck. So,
I mean, they look great, but they
mm-hmm.
still suck. I mean,
Yep.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yep.
Don't spend money on shit that you do not spend money on shit you can get for free ever.
Yep. Yep.
Shameful. No.
Yep. Terrible offer. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. Terrible.
I know they're coming up in an event, but that's it. Now, if
Mm-hmm.
they rework it,
Yeah, if the
if they get
Galactic
a rework
Republic
and
gets a
stuff and they
rework
become really
and they
good,
become
then
awesome,
yeah,
then
then
yes, that
by
might be
all
worth it.
means. But
But
Jesus,
no,
don't do it. Don't do it, Ethel.
Hashtag don't do it.
Seriously.
Shite. You know what I
Jennifer
need to
Hudson
do now?
Yards. What? What?
Light side, light side, light side. What was it 8D? Yep,
Set
Houndstooth.
at
I
the
need to go do
dark
it.
side of the falls.
Gosh dang it, I'm gonna have to bust a freaking. Ah. Farming too much garbage. Ranger. Farming too much garbage.
Don't look at me. I just work here.
I know, right?
I'm looking at my roster like, what am I? I got so much shit I'm working on right now. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
What am I working on? Let's
I don't know.
see. I'm about to have Treya next raid. She'll be done. She'll be 7 stars. So I got to get her to gear 12 and 2 pieces.
Congratulations.
I'm about to take Snowtrooper. He's 6 pieces of these I think Mark 9. What are these? Mark 9s or Mark 4 Zalton back to jails, and he'll be gear 12.
Cool.
I am 2 pieces away from Wampa being gear 12.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with
so good.
Bastila and Emphis, but I can't do
man.
anything with them until they get 7 stars. But
Yep.
same thing with Holdo. So I'm working on finishing Wampa next. So I'll finish Snowtrooper, Wampa, and Trail will all be 7 stars, gear 12, and I'll move them off the pile. And then I'm going to finish Oldaka to 12, Acolyte to 12, and then that's really all I can work on because, well, no, I'm going to work on Pro Droid. He's 11. I got to get him to 12. Or, no, he's 10. I got to get him to 12. So then it's just this Old Republic farm, man. The drop rates have been garbage, dude.
Oh, my God. My T3, I'm
Jeez.
consistently getting, like, when I sim 10, like, let me do
Not
these
so much
two.
T3 like
yeah,
today. I got a lot of him today and got him to 5 stars, so I'm just still rocking and
Okay,
rolling.
so here you go. 10 sims, right? I guarantee I get 2 or 1. Boom. 2. Consistent. 1 to 2. I get the occasional 3, 4. I get like the rare 5 out of 10. But T3's drop rate has been terrible.
Mine is Zalbar.
So bad.
Man.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, Zalbar is a. Once I finish Emphis and stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so being able to having Enfys done has been incredibly helpful because I've been doing Zalbar's ship and hard node, and it's awesome. I've been getting pretty good drop rates on Zalbar. T3 has been my curse. T3 has been my curse.
Finn's like, why? What did I do this time? Your existence alone, Finn, warrants such blame.
Yeah. Right.
I'm sorry, miss. I apologize for Ranger's party mouth. You shut your goddamn pie hole, Finn. Come on here and tell me, watch my language. Miss, are you offended with my language, sir?
That's
what I thought.
Not on a personal level.
See, shut up, Finn.
But there may be other people who might be offended.
Oh, well, I don't care about them. I only care about you, bro. It's your stream.
I do need to do some damage here. Who is this? Casper. You're not on my shard chat. At least I don't think you are. Watch. I'm gonna get a DM from him here. He's gonna be like, "Why you hitting me, bruh? I am in your shard chat. Why you hit me, bruh?" And He actually is, but he's not. He's not. Ah, how about that? How about them apples? Let's do this.
You guys got questions? Throw them in there, man.
Yeah, if you got questions, if you don't Ranger, stay quiet. Just bring up the Eternal Twins, of
You
course.
son of a. You know, those were. Yeah, I really liked the Eternal. Actually, that whole saga, the beginning part of the Eternal Twin saga for the Old Republic was really good. I liked it a lot. It got the sister. The sister part wasn't too bad too, but I find the Turtle Twins their story pretty cool. Um, but they keep bringing it up all the time, man. It wears it out for me.
All right, so let's do this, y'all. Y'all.
I shall my bells in the channel, smiling and winking at mist. She loves you, she loves you, she loves you. I don't know. I saw the name and I started singing.
That's funny. That's creative. You started singing it. I was like, huh, I know that song.
Mm-hmm. Who sang it?
That was the Beatles.
Very nice. Very few people know that. God damn, that's the reason why I like you missed.
Well, you know what, Ranger? I wouldn't have you on my stream if I didn't like you too.
That's right. You get high marks on the man scale. Hey, John Davies.
John Davies. Message retracted. Oh my goodness. Retro.
Well, Finn is playing, we've been doing a lot of Heroes of the Storm of late, so we've been having fun with that.
Aha. Finn is up late tonight. He is up late tonight. We need to strip that. We need to strip that buff. That buff is not good. I don't like that buff. And we do not have. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and kill that enemy Scion if we can. Boop. There he goes. Treya or Sith Trooper. Let's do it. Let's do Treya. We'll kill you shortly. Boop. Done. I love Treya's Saber Storm. It's kind of just like a little boop on the nose, right? I'm a boop you on the nose. Boop.
Here you go, little buddy.
So much fun. And I don't know why. I mean, so Revan, have you seen more Revans pop up in your shard?
Let me think. Well, I'll put you this way: 18 out of the top 30 in my shard are Revan.
18 out of 30?
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. Oh my god. That's brutal. I thought I was on a tough shard. Let's check this out again. Let's do an inventory. So last week 13, right? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16. Okay, so 16 out of 50. I've added 3 Revans, and
one Revan. Two
I don't know
Revan.
how many of these are garbage modded, because that is one thing that Revan has been able to do, is allow people with garbage mods to climb up in the ranks. Because I ran into a Revan, I believe it was yesterday, sitting at high 30s.
Yeah,
if
they have crap, I mean, because if they have crap mods, I will intentionally beat their ass on purpose in arena just to teach them a lesson. You can't, just because you have Revan, don't be messing around. Because someone asks me, you're not trying for top 5 anymore. I'm like, no, I'm not. I mean, because I know the top
John
10
Davies,
guys Revan on there have insane mods. So I know I can't beat them, but the other ones I will intentionally no, don't be trying to, just because you have Revan, I'm not gonna let you just climb up and stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Is I saw this guy and I was like, what does this guy do? I don't recognize that name, because once you're in the top 50, you start to recognize people
Pretty
in the
much,
top 50, and especially when you're in a shard chat, you really recognize the people that are in your shard chat. So you're like, oh, I don't hit that guy. Oh, I don't hit that guy. Oh, I can hit that guy in about an hour and a half. So, but this guy, I was like, what the hell? Who's this? And so I checked all his mods, and the most speed he had on anybody was like 80.
Yeah,
And that was
no.
like, I was like, this guy's got 63 speed on Revan and like 40 speed on GK.
Yeah, your Revan better
I
top my Thrawn, because if not, then I will beat your Revan every time.
Yep. I outsped his entire squad with my Thrawn, and so I was like, yeah, I beat his squad without losing a single character with
Yeah,
a trail lead. So, Revan is definitely one of those characters that he does make some people feel empowered. Which, I mean, hey, no offense. I mean, if you want to climb up to the top 50 when it's your payout, cool. But don't expect to stay there. Don't expect to stay there. Like, I made the mistake of leaving my Palpatine lead in, which I need to remember to switch that out here very soon. I made the mistake of leaving my Palpatine lead in.
Yeah, Palpatine lead does not work, but Palpatine on the team helps tremendously, because
Yeah,
he really reduces their health and stuff in that team. So Palpatine's a good addition to help with that.
yeah. So I fell pretty far the other day on defense. Is what I was
Yeah,
trying to get at. I fell down to like the
I'm top.
80s.
I'm top 20, between top 20 and 50, and I finished like 23 every day now.
Yeah, I think I finished at
You know,
23 this
yeah,
week.
I don't really care. It's
Yeah,
like
I don't have time. So like I get home from work and I don't have time to sit here and do
I do,
freaking
but I just
seven
don't care.
battles.
I mean, CG's they've drawn the line in the sand, and that's the direction they want to go, and I can't do anything about it. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just farming Old Republic, so I just do the energy refreshes, and then the rest of the stuff. I mean, I do
Hmm.
my mods and everything else. So for me right now, it's not about character, it's farming characters, but for me, I'm in total gear mode.
Hmm.
Only into gearing 12 foot things. So, that's why I'm rounding out my teams all gear
Yep.
12. So once I finish these ones I got now, then I'm gonna go back in and finish the bounty hunters. And then they'll be all gear 12. So, um, like my JTR teams, I just need to hold on to finish that off
Oh
to gear
my
12.
God, John
So,
Davies. I just read his message. 34 Revan in the top 50.
yeah,
Oh my
now that just
God.
17 of the top 30. I didn't look what's between 30 and
Oh my
50 for Ravens. I
God.
know there's another 5 or 6 there at least. So half the teams are Ravens. When we looked at the meta report yesterday, I mean, Ravens taken over. It's like
Yeah, I
it's
feel sorry for all you. I really do. 'Cause Revan on Revan is not a fun battle.
mm,
It's not. Right before we lost the test account, and actually, I do have Revan. That was one of the last things I did on my old account or my other account. Is I went and I went and farmed up the Old Republic using that little pack that
mm-hmm,
they had, the 6.99 pack.
sure.
Farmed up my Old Republic like in a couple of minutes, and went and did Revan. So I got Revan on that account, just for the sake of having him. And Revan on Revan is not a fun fight. It's not one that I enjoy at all. Let's see. I got 11. I got 11 energy. Do I have any nodes that are not 3 stars? Oh, this one. And shouldn't be able to get this one 3 stars with my handy dandy Geonosians. They're so good. Oh my God, they're so good. I know that we kept talking about it, but like Geonosians are like they put a terrible taste in your mouth with the
They do.
whole, gear investments and everything, but they are legitimately good ships. The pilots may suck in the rest of the game, but
Sun Fact, not so much. He can
no,
still,
he's
he's
all
pretty
right.
viable. He's okay. Geonosian Soldier and Spy are just poop stains.
Hmm.
You
And it
know.
sucks because Geonosian Soldier used to be meta.
Yeah.
He used to be meta. Golly, this
Can you
freaking
believe we're about to hit the 3-year mark in this game, brother?
no, no. And what's
We've been playing this game for three
oh my God,
years.
let me take a turn. God, that's what I hate about this node in particular. This node in particular is just so infuriating. All right, you are going to die. I need to kill these. And unfortunately, the stinking foresight is not making that a very easy thing to do. Don't kill me! Ah, oh, thank you. I survived the stinking onslaught. Alright, let's get some turn meter up in this bish. Alright. Alright, hopefully I can 3-star this. Let's get the spy in there. Nope. Alright. Go. Alright, yeah, there we go. 3 stars on a node that I had previously been unable to 3-star with literally just the Genosians and Plo Koon. So, holy moly. That took effing forever. I just kept putting off trying to 3-star that node. I don't think there are any other normal ship battles that I don't have 3-starred. And I know I've got other, well, all the early hard nodes. Yeah, those are all 3. Those are all 3. Those are all 3. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Let's see.
3
2,
is
2,
the
2,
number, and the number was
1,
3.
2. Yeah.
1, 2, 5.
Goodness gracious.
3.
That was... Whew.
Oh, whatever. Throw it.
Sorry about that. Whew. Okay. Alright, so... I got a lot of work to do on my 5 hard nodes. My level 5 hard nodes. The only one I have 3-starred
You know,
is the one that mattered. That's Enfys.
Let me go back and look. Since I beat the Enfys one, I think I think I had one that was 1 or 2 stars that I never went back and finished. Hey, look, I'm kind of curious that myself. No, but I have one more I can do for Zeta. Oh, for Zeta?
Yeah, that was the main reason I went in and just finished off stage 5 hard nodes, because you get Zeta mats from them.
I can do it.
It's worth it. It's worth it for the Zeta mats. Let's see. Can I do another battle? Yeah. So like this guy Ewokin in Memphis, he's got some pretty nice mods. He's got a 314 speed Revan. Yeah, that dude is fast. Lightning. 271 Grandmaster Yoda, but let's check his offense, because offense is where it's at with Yoda. 3,200 offense, 744 offense. Oh my god. Wow, yeah, that's pretty good. Jolie, let's see. 232, Jolie Bindo. Let's see, what's his Basila? 114. Whew. This is crazy. Nutso. His Ezra is the slowest at 232. Oh boy. But obviously there's the counter to Treya, or sorry, not Treya, but Revan, and that's the Maul with the Triumvirate and Enfys Nest. I could run that team, but my Maul is only gear 11, so let's see here. Where are you, Sith? Yeah, my Maul does have the Zeta, and I could take him close to gear 12, but I am lacking a couple of pieces here, which doesn't look like I can just grab off of out of any of my stores. And he does take a stun gun, which I only have 1 of. And that stun gun would have to also go into which, and it also takes, yeah. So I could get him close to 11, but not quite to 12, but not quite to 12. I don't have all of his Omegas yet. Let's see. So I could run that counter, but I don't quite have the gear yet. So. But beating this, holy cow! Oh yeah, I forgot. Revan or Darth Maul gives Sith that extra 20% turn meter. So.
Yeah, I just did that last mission. 3 stars.
Yeah.
Got me the Zeta.
Nice.
So how many Zetas do I have now? I'm curious.
Let's see. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Let's do a fracture on Thrawn. Looks like I could probably...
Alright, so I have 56 Zetas. So I'll have. So I should have 60 here soon. I'm just saving up my Zetas right now.
No, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm saving them up entirely for.
Mega Zetas. There's really nothing I'm
See.
desperate to work on.
I know, right? That's kind of my thoughts here. Is I'm not really desperate to work on anybody. The only character I'm really working on or working towards is Revan, and that's just saving up, um, saving up mats and gear. Really, is all that is. Let's see. We want to isolate.
You better get that isolate on old Nylos.
Yeah, let's kill Enfys with that there. I need to kill Treya here. And ooh, close, not quite. This is actually a pretty interesting squad to face too. The Darth Maul squad. It's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not entirely. Ooh, man, all those dots just wreak so much havoc.
More dots.
Oh, holy cow! Gear 12 Treya. Margerd. Durgan, only 136 Zeta mass. Only. You shut your dirty whore mouth.
Son of a bitch.
Only 136 Zeta mats. Oh, that's so rough.
I had to spend some of them Zetas and stuff, so yeah, it's a little rough right now.
Right? Oh my god. Yeah. No sympathy. No sympathy for you. Oh boy.
Hey, Pookie.
Howdy ho. I'm a little sick, so I can't do a good Tally impression.
Oh, that's Mr. Hanky. Tally's like, don't forget a towel.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You guys want to get high?
It's a melody and a funky tale. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm probably not going to finish farming Jolie here today. Oh well.
You better finish your Jolie.
Goodness gracious. Pookie. Just quiet today. That's alright. Quiet is not always bad.
I was quiet once.
Ah, yeah.
Then I got angry.
Oh, did I do my other droid battle? My droid smuggling? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. That's awesome. It's always fun getting pieces of gear that you got 5,000 of. I like it. And let's see. Galactic Republic. See, the only thing that really bothered me about this whole marquee is that they forced you to run his ship in the starting position. So, I mean, I would have really liked if they had just run it or let you, forced it as a reinforcement. Or not necessarily as a reinforcement. Let you pick where to put it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that seems to be...
It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. It is what it is. And if you don't have Clone Trooper geared up and his ARC 170 geared up, it's a good reinforcement. It's a great reinforcement, especially with Mace, because of all the bonus protection that gets dished out. No, we don't want to do that. We're gonna run all Galactic Empire or Galactic Republic here. It's a great reinforcement because it's got the Force Taunt, which is really cool. Clone Sergeant's ARC 170 gains protection up 15% and gains taunt while he has protection. The taunt, I think it's like 40% protection when it's maxed out. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 40% protection up. It's really fun. It's really good. reinforcement if you have your Sith, or sorry, not Sith trooper, your clone trooper, your clone sergeant geared up, because it's just
It's a
a
nice
really
ship.
good,
I mean,
yeah.
Galactic Republic, I like to use on defense. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'll throw in my Houndstooth on the starting lineup, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it just is. It's a great timeout, pain in the ass fleet to deal with because they're just constantly coming in and buffing and
Yup.
protection and taunts, and it's just like
Tons,
Jesus.
tons of buffs. Oh my
And I
gosh.
think with Anakin Starfighter going in there now, it's like, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, it does, and it's. I mean, especially bringing it off the bench. You have to bring it in off the bench, otherwise. Like, I mean, you saw the very first battle that I did where I left it in the lineup. Unless you have a hard taunting tank or some other ship that can run interference before it absolutely gets decimated, because it will. Um,
And you will take it in the old pooper.
yep. So. Yeah, the second to last battle it's on the bench, but that's to demo the reinforcement ability. That's not by choice.
Mm-hmm.
What I would love to be able to do is on that very last battle,
Do what you want.
put it on the bench.
Just do what you want.
Yeah, exactly. Do what you want. It would be awesome if they had, some way to allow a player to, in the marquee events, now go in and decide, like, choose. Do you want Anakin Starfighter in the starting lineup or reinforcement? Just have one little menu option or whatever, or maybe just like a little switch icon somewhere in the, or granted, this is the ones you're talking about where you have it on the backup, but you also don't get to choose your starting lineup. It's trying to demo how good it is with Galactic Republic, which ironically enough they threw the one of the best Galactic Republic reinforcements, but one of the best Galactic Republic reinforcements in the starting lineup, which just makes me laugh. But whatever, they can do what they want. Yeah, it would be really awesome if they let you toggle. It'd just be something that would be really neat. So we're gonna go ahead and that was cool. Go ahead and throw that out there. And boom. Doo. That was a pretty good basic. 75 grand on a basic. Nothing to shake a stick at. And you saw that 55,000 on a special non-crit. Clone Sergeant's ship is a lot of fun. It's a good ship. I just can't bring myself to really gear it up. You know what I mean? Well, gear him up. But yeah, like if they just had like a little button, like maybe right to the left or right to the right of that top ship slot, where it was like just a little switcheroo button or whatever, it'd be really nice. Or hell, even let me just tap it, and it would toggle it between
Give it
that
a little
starting
tap
lineup.
tap.
Yeah, just give it a little tappy, taparoo.
Too good to go to your hole?
Mm-hmm.
Get in your hole. It's your home. Answer me.
Mm-hmm. Good old Happy Madison.
Happy Gilmore.
I'm thinking of his his production studio.
Oh, Happy Madison Productions.
Yes,
Okay,
Happy
yeah,
Madison.
okay.
I'm thinking of his production studio.
Dude,
Oh my gosh, completely off topic. Did you watch his Netflix special?
No, I have not seen
Oh
it.
my god, it's so funny.
The last thing I got to recommend, and I don't know if you've watched it, Castlevania Season 2.
I have not watched any Castlevania.
You need to watch Season 1 and Season 2. They are freaking awesome, dude.
Okay. That's the cartoon, right?
Amazing. Yeah, the animation,
Mm-hmm.
it is redonkulously good.
I will have to check that out.
It is so good, dude. It is
Die
so
clown.
You gonna die now? I hate the clown.
Oh my goodness.
It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, there we go. 5 reinforcement mats. Unfortunately, you can't do it 5 times and get more. I really liked Django's Marquee Plus, and I have a feeling that we were just downright spoiled with that because we'll never see another one like that.
Mm-mm.
We'll never see another Marquee like that ever again.
No.
And I love how there's R2-D2 like right there in the ship model, but he's not a pilot.
So it says they greenlit season 3 of Castlevania. Nice.
4.9 million shipbuilding materials. Let's just take it to level 70. How about that? We'll save some green there. Oh my god, I've got so many freaking ship ability mats.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, and Anakin. Don't necessarily want to use
I
that
still
one.
have to watch Daredevil season 3.
I still haven't seen it. That's the one that just
Oh,
came out, right?
yeah, I haven't seen it either.
I've
I've got
heard
it
it's.
on Netflix, and I haven't looked at it, and it's like shit.
So I don't know if any of
I'm
you
always
guys.
streaming, man. I'm either doing schoolwork and stuff.
I know,
So,
right?
but Castlevania, I was like, I'm going to watch Castlevania. Goddamn, I was gonna say, I was gonna watch that.
So I don't know if any of you guys remember EA Jesse.
Oh yeah.
He is now working on Anthem,
Uh-huh.
and he actually tweeted out the other day that he finished watching Daredevil season 3, and it was really good. So I am optimistic, and I will probably have to watch it because I really liked seasons 1 and 2, and of course I loved Punisher. So
Yeah. I like the Defenders too. That was a good one.
yeah, Defenders was pretty good. I'm not a fan of Iron Fist. I think he's
No.
kind of a giant baby. And never seems to be able to use his ability, his one ability that he has, whenever he needs it. It always seems to just like sputter out on him or whatever. He just okay. So it reminds me a lot of like Infinity Wars when Banner was trying to call out the Hulk,
I know.
and he was just like, "Come on, what are you doing?" That's what every episode of Iron Fist feels like to me. The few episodes that I've watched, because my wife really likes it.
Oh,
It
nice.
just seems like he's just like, why won't you work? And you're just like, because you suck, because you
No.
suck, because you're not the Iron Fist, you're the floppy fist.
I didn't ask you yesterday. I know you got the twins. You guys went trick or treating. What did they go as?
So my son went as Batman, and my daughter was a princess. Go figure. They're 4.5. So, but
He went as Batman.
he was Batman, and it's funny because he tries to do that. He does a, I'm Batman, and so there's nothing more adorable than a 4-year-old kid going, I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
It's just so cool. Man, yeah, they're fun. They're a ton of fun. I had a little Star Wars board book. It was Star Wars colors, and so it had like gray for the Millennium Falcon, green for Master Yoda, and black for Darth Vader, brown for Chewbacca, gold was C-3PO, and all kinds of stuff, right? So it was awesome because before he could even talk, he knew who those characters were. Because it was awesome because I have this video of him with the book, and it's like, hey, Ethan, can you find Yoda? And he opened the book, flip to Yoda, and point at him, and then it's like, what about Chewbacca? And he'll flip to Chewbacca and point at him. It's freaking awesome. I'm like, yes, this is my kid.
You're raising them right.
Yep. Before he could talk, he knew who Darth Vader, Chewbacca, Yoda, the Millennium Falcon, Han Solo. It was awesome. Yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to be done. Well done.
Yup. Yeah. At any rate, yeah, they love Marvel. They love superheroes. They love Star Wars. It's awesome. It's awesome. But
And Batman.
and Batman. It's awesome. Because you ask my son, like, and what's awesome is that like most little kids, they get like obsessed with one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
My kid loves Spider-Man, Batman, I mean, he just loves it all. He doesn't like you. If you ask me what my kid's favorite thing was, I don't know. I don't know what his favorite is. Depends on the day. it's pretty awesome. Did I ever actually change my arena squad, or did I just leave it? No, I didn't. Damn it! I fought that team, and the whole point was to change my arena squad, and I just never did. Ugh. I'm an idiot.
Oh, well.
Okay, there we go. At least I don't have to burn a refresh. Oh man, I would have woken up yesterday and I would have been like rank 80 or some nonsense.
Yeah, I dropped to like 48 or 55 or something, and then I do 5 battles, get to 23 now, and I don't care.
Yeah, most days I don't fall that far. Like I don't fall out of the top 50 normally. But for whatever reason, I think it was one of the days that I left. I think it was one of the days I left Palpatine in the leader slot. Was when I ended up with in the 50s. But yeah, not tonight. Not today, Isis. Alright.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is gonna need a match. Let's fracture. Mm-hmm. Get the.
I love listening to you talking about it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm obviously you're watching the delay, and so
It's all I can. It's all I can do.
I know.
It's all I can do.
I had a Harry Carey moment in my head there.
I know. I'm not feeling the Harry Carey at the moment, but you know.
Ooh, there goes my Sith Trooper. That's cool. I was like, oh, don't do it. I was worried he was gonna annihilate my Scion, but nope, not today. Boom. And we're going to boop. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. I can only do the Scion. Alright, let's go ahead and just fracture there. And boop. Pow. Come on, go. Name my daughter after Rey.
No preview.
Finger crossed she actually likes Star Wars. Yeah, I know, right?
Oh no.
With your luck, she won't.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's do a turn meter swap here. Alright. Let's get the fracture. Cool, that's fine.
Oh no.
Yeah, I love mirror matches. Not! I'm gonna channel my Borat there. I do not like mirror matches.
Oh, that was a horrible miss on.
Oh, I know. You're probably watching that total whiff on Sith Trooper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh no.
Bam. Ouchie! Welcome
Ouchie.
to the stream.
Ouchie, mother effing dumpling.
Mm-hmm. Did I fight you yet? I don't know. Probably not.
Oh no.
And get an annihilate, and here we go. Just pop it on auto. I don't know. Ouchie, what rank were you sitting at? Boop.
Oh.
Boop. 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 I guess we'll find out. Well, yeah, 21. I don't remember who that was. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
She lives up there in North Carolina.
Oh, there she is. there she is. She run on the CLF crew, rank 45. Don't think I fell that far, so I'm sorry, Ouchie. I did not fight you.
Sorry, Algie.
Not fighting him today. Not today, ISIS. All right. Well, I think we're pretty much out of stuff to do.
Yeah, this is a good time to end it.
Yep, sounds like a good time to end it. Nothing to buy in shipments. I think I bought everything, and we're just yakking away. Probably a good time to end the stream before I start sniffling too much and pissing people off. Next week, depending on how my day goes, I may stream on Wednesday. I may stream on Thursday. It depends a lot on how my Thursday goes, because I'm supposed to be going in for knee surgery next Thursday morning, and I'm not sure if that's going to happen with this little bug I've got. So I'm waiting on to hear back from the doctor who's going to be doing the surgery to see if I need to postpone it or not. If I postpone it, I'll definitely stream. If I don't, there's a possibility I may not stream next week. It depends on whether I can walk my happy ass down the stairs, and I probably am not going to stream next week. So if I don't stream next week, I must apologize in advance. I've heard that knee surgery is kind of a pain in the ass. The recovery process isn't fun. So I guess we'll just kind of shoot from the hip this coming Thursday and see what happens. But in the meantime, you'll have all of the RSG streams to gorge yourself on. The weekly Wednesday night stream before my stream. And in fact, honestly, if I do anything next week, it'll probably be to just show up on your guys' stream. How about that?
Sure.
Instead of streaming next week on Thursday,
just come hang out with
I'm
us.
just
All
gonna
you gotta
go.
do is
Yep,
lay there and just talk, man. It's not hard.
That's gonna be what I do next week. Actually, shoot, I might have to work next Wednesday night. God dang it!
Well,
Nothing's gonna work. If I'm not working, I'll hang out with you guys. If I am working, I might drop in to say hi. If I get knee surgery, no stream. How about that? We'll just if I stream, it'll be a happy mistake. Happy trees. Otherwise, I love y'all. It's a wonderful night. Thank you, JV420. Appreciate it. And I will catch y'all next week or sometime in the near future. Have fun. Keep on gaming. See you next time. And all the other outro stuff. So, social media.